Hello, my friends. When we electrons, when I do say personally, like, because I only know about myself. Okay, when we say I do support that Ethiopia has got every right to dam its waters, every right, my friend. Eritrea and Ethiopia, in terms of landscape, we are the same. We are beautiful country of mountains, okay, mountains and valleys, so much rivers, abundance of rainwater, okay. So supporting Ethiopia right to dam its water is not, I'm not doing them a favor. I am doing it for myself, for us Eritreans, okay? Because number one, it's racism, okay? Number two, we Eritreans have to have the power to dam every stream, every river that is going to erode the whole of our mountains, okay? If we don't do that, my friend, we're gonna be like Sahara Desert, like Egypt, like Libya, okay? Unbearable heat, okay? A desert, okay? Eroded all the fertile soil to the Mediterranean Sea, which is gonna feed all the planktons, okay? All the fish of these, how many countries? 20 countries of the Mediterranean countries. Israel, Italy, Spain, Turkey, these are, when you talk about rivers, my friend, the Nile River carries all the nutrients, vitamins from Ethiopia, Eritrea, Highlands, Sudan. It erodes everything, carrying every good things. Mirrors, my friend. When you talk mirrors, it's like this Himalayan salt, okay? Every nutrient that you get for our body is carried right to the Mediterranean Sea, okay? So the Ethiopians die out of kwashiorkor, okay? All these crippled legs, because all the minerals, rich soil, okay, is taken away by erosion. So if you just tell them you don't have no right to do that, my friend, that's the worst disaster. That's you killing them, okay? Because the reason why I do support Ethiopia is because of this. This is about Eritrea, my friend. It's not about Ethiopia, okay? Number one is racism, okay? Number two, we Eritreans have to have the power to dam every little valley streams after the rain, so that our soil, rich soil nutrients, doesn't go away to the Red Sea, okay? And my friend, the more we get developed, the more we get advanced, the more our way of thinking gets more advanced, we will dam every little valley, erosion, water. We're gonna dam it, my friend. We're gonna use it for every greening our land, so that we don't become another Sahara desert barren land, okay? So this is the perspective I do support the George, the George Renaissance Dam of Ethiopia. Not because I am doing them a favor. I am doing a favor for us, because all this my Ruba Hadas project that I've been talking for so many years is part of that, okay? So I'm not supporting Ethiopia. Well, strategically, I'm supporting them because this is our issue. This is us, my friend, okay? We're not doing it to Ethiopia. We're doing it for ourselves. If they say, don't do that to Ethiopia, my friend, we will not even stand a chance to do every development that we need in our country. So we are doing it from a strategical point of view, because this is the direction what we're heading, okay? I think Ethiopians are kind of like, they don't have any kind of right thinking, okay? When it comes to race, they are really crackhead, they're just really crank. They're mad, they're mad the way they see things. They are obsessed. This schizophrenia, my friend. They go schizophrenia, disease, dream about race. They don't care whether all of us, we got annihilated. But hey, this is something that we learned after so many years suffering, my friend. Life has taught us, okay? So whether they are our enemies, whether they hate us or not, this one, my friend, we have to stand by it, because it's not about Ethiopia issue, it's about us, okay? So that's the reason why I do support it, not because just I want to do favor to Abiy or to the Brethren or to Oromo people. No, my friend, that's our issue, okay? And that's the reason, that's the point I'm coming from. I'm not trying to use it for political gains or any future kind of like ally seeking or friend seeking. No, this is something that I always believe in this, okay? Because this is development of Eritrea, our village, my friend, blooming our agricultural farms. And these are some of the technologies, okay? This is, well, it's a big elephant project. Elephant project means like, you just waste so much resources of your countries, taxpayers. I mean, initially when the job was started from the conception, it was President Meles Zenawi who did it, and he accumulated a lot of dollars, millions, billions of dollars from the public, okay, as a bond share, the same way that the Americans did in their depression, economic depression. That's what he did. The guy was he worked so hard, but President Abiy has taken the credit for it, whereas I think the real guy who did this job is President Meles Zenawi. I think people have to give a lot of credit for that guy. This is not brainchild of Abiy. This is brainchild of this President Meles Zenawi, okay? I think I have to correct this. No matter how much they are our enemies, I think we have to give this credit to the person who has initiated. He worked so hard on it, okay? He mobilized the whole Ethiopians, the Amhara, the Oromo, the Tigray, the whole society, my friend. It was kind of like this rolling point for all of them as one common, so that they can mobilize. That's what he did. It was one of the most successful projects. Conception, he didn't finish it. He was not lucky enough to stay alive until its completion. But Abiy is taking credit. Abiy is very smart guy, like, you know, proper Western politician, like, you know, backstabber. So I'm not doing this for Ethiopians. I'm doing for us, for Eritrea, because we have to be allowed this kind of projects in the future, like this one of these Wahadas, every strategic values that we have to build them up in the future. Nowadays, especially, you don't need any technology. You don't need fancy PhD or doctorate or master's, engineer, architect to build a dam. It's just, you can get it from the YouTube, from Wikipedia, everything, my friend. Everyone, even a farmer can do it. Like this engineering thing, you know. I know some people from the past who are working in this kind of project. It's not something that you can monopolize and just talk too much about yourself, how clever, how intelligent engineer you are, you know, creating all these really fancy dams, okay? So this is the kind of like direction that we're heading as Eritreans. This is the only reason I'm supporting this. Number two, we Eritreans, Ethiopians, I think genetically and everything, we are brothers and sisters, my friend. This is racism. This is a lot of racism, my friend, okay? If you read the book Mr. Churchill wrote about the River War, it's racism, okay? Because he was favoring the Mahdis, the Sudanese, than the Ethiopians, you know, Emperor Johannes, okay? They play so much politics behind the scene, my friend. The guy was kind of like gullible man, not just kind of had exposure to this Western systematic, complex way of, like, you know, just intrigues. So it cost him his life, but they played him, okay? So we Eritreans, my friend, they don't have to play us. We live in the West. We work with them. We studied with them. We know their intrigues, you know, their complex, kind of complicated systems. When they try to kill you off, my friend, sometimes the way they just kind of trap you is unbelievable, okay? This is one of the reasons, like, you know, they just conspired with the Italians, the French, everything, and it costed his life, Emperor Johannes. And because of his death, okay, we, especially the Tigrinya speaking people, my friend, we lost power and influence forever. King Menelik came, the whole thing became a mess. Until now, we haven't been fixing it. We're fixing it, my friend. So it's our interest, okay? It's our interest, especially, I think the Tigrayans, I don't think they are strategic thinkers, okay? So this is something that we have to have the influence and the clout and the power along the Red Sea. So it's our issue, okay? The dam is our issue. Red Sea is our issue for our survival, for our future collective safety and security from racism, misjustice of the whole, you know, racist system of the whole world establishment. Okay, that's how I see it from this angle. Adios. You have a lovely day. Okay, bye.